I do here is kind of a difficult question. I do a bunch of different things, both in the office and out on the airfield. There's no typical day here. Some days are spent completely in the office, doing things like picking up the mail, filing paperwork, fixing grammar on certification documents, that sort of stuff. Some days I spend completely out in the airfield, doing inspections, or running the FODBOS, which is like a carpet that you drag behind a vehicle and it picks up a bunch of debris. Sometimes I also have to go out on perimeter patrol, where I drive the entire fence line. And occasionally we have full day training. A couple of weeks ago we did a full day of firefighting training.
I assisted on quality assurance trips, and I revised all of our fracture critical bridge forms to FHWA standards.
From creating a Excel sheet to create a highway spill database, we did a lot of groundwater sampling and wastewater sampling at rest areas. We looked for chloride plumes and petroleum plumes and see how they were affecting people in the area. I assisted with spill plan assessments and trainings at various maintenance shops, and I oversaw soil boring projects to see if there was contamination under MDT's property. I also was able to go out with the wetland people and the biologists to go see what they do when they're mitigating wetlands for projects that go right through one. I also was able to go out with the archaeologists and go to a couple archaeological dig sites, so that was really cool to help out with.
Into this internship, I thought I'd be working more with construction crews and I thought I'd be out in the field more, but it turned out that I work mainly in the office. I work with construction reviewers is what I do when I go out to projects and see how they perform their jobs. And I talk to the inspectors and the EPMs and I see what they do for their jobs. I'm mainly, right now, I'm learning about MDT and I'm learning about how the whole process works, and that's the best part of it, is just learning how it all works to build a road or to build a bridge. Areas include the pre-construction stage all the way through the maintenance phase of things, and that's pretty much the broad spectrum of everything that I'm learning about here at MDT during my internship.
I was responsible for creating an access database, upgrading an old database, and upgrading a Moodle website to a newer version.
My responsibilities in this position included researching legal issues, drafting legal documents, accompanying attorneys to meetings, attending and assisting with trials and mediations, filing documents with the courts and administrative tribunals, and appearing on my own in an administrative case.
This summer I did a lot of field work, including surveying, construction layout, inspecting, and testing.
In my internship, I have performed gradations on samples that have come into the lab. I've visited different job sites all over this district, and I've done a lot of work at the Portera Beam Yard. I've gone to collect samples at gravel pits or different job sites, and I've gone out with a survey crew and bridge inspection.
This entailed me to navigate right-of-way plans. From these plans, I recorded general information about the project and its access control location. Using this, a GIS map was created to make the information more readily available. I also went through a previously created map to look for errors and add attachments.
Things I did this summer include slope analysis, finding the factor of safety of slopes, studying rock falls, especially on I-15, organizing data and putting data into charts, especially for an experimental project out by Fort Peck, and going out drilling and finding the different properties of soil and rock and the strengths of those, and any other tasks that the geotechs need help with around here.
My job duties include maintaining library patron records, helping patrons borrow and return items, cataloging.
Consisted of a lot of compaction testing, concrete testing, level looping, and other survey projects.
So for my internship, I inspected and made sure that the contractor was doing the work right, as well as surveying, concrete testing, and aggregate testing.
Part of my internship, my job duties included just general surfacing design problems with different jobs around the state. I worked on a project for rehabilitation methods for PCCP, as well as some other small projects about microsurfacing and some stuff related to microsurfacing.
Topsoil seeding, measured compaction, and culverts for removal and installation. I did payroll and then also testing on crushed aggregate course and asphalt.
What I did, I washed and tested and graded and all sorts of stuff, concrete and asphalt and embankment, roadway type aggregate. I also spent some time with bridge inspection, as well as Jared Watts down in the beam yard pouring beams.
Partnership, friendly.
Opportunity.
Diverse.
Encouraging.
Welcoming.
Jobs.
Useful. Community.
Opportunity.
Expansive.
Community.
Interesting. Very interesting.